I need to make changes. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining for the ones that's on time. Okay, let me just get this started and then we'll get into it. Okay. So you said how far did you have to drive?
From North Miami.
North
So it's about like a
Miami.
45-minute drive.
Was it bad traffic?
From that end, but once I got towards like south a little bit, it kind of cleared up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took turnpike straight on down.
Yeah, coming down. Well, coming down this way is always bad after 5. Can
Until
I
like
edit
9 o'clock, I'd be like, jeez.
No, for real. There we go. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. Let me tag you on Facebook. Okay, so on Facebook it is Adria. And can I get a mic check? I just want to make sure y'all can hear us, okay? I just want to make sure y'all can hear us. I don't want us, talking and y'all cannot hear us. That would be bad for business.
Mic check, mic check.
1 2 1 2. All right, so there we go. Okay, so I want to thank y'all for joining us today, y'all. I do have a really, really special guest, Miss Adria. That's it, right?
Adria.
Adria! Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to mess your name. But no, I have Miss Adria here today. She's very multi-talented, so you don't want to miss what we got in store today. Please go ahead and share this live because you never know who wants to see this, okay? So I'm just curious. I want to do like an opener to like,
So, is that for mic check?
oh, y'all can't hear us?
Check.
I think you can. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, someone type if you say yes, if you can hear us. Please say yes. I don't know what a can't is, okay? Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Check mic. Okay, let's see.
Somebody says,
Hello? It's working.
yeah.
Yes, they can. I think he's playing with us because look. Let's see right now. We can see right now. Hello? Yes, they can. I think he's playing with us because look. Okay, so we're going to go with it. I don't like you. That's bad for business.
Is it my mic or?
And no, both ours are connected
Okay.
together. They're on the same. And talk. See, talk by yourself.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Wait, is it
you
your
hear me?
mic? Say
Maybe
hello.
I have it too
No,
low.
right. Okay, put it up. Put it up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check.
Can they hear you?
Uh-oh.
It's blue.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Hello. Testing. 1 2 3 or 4.
Or maybe I need to speak louder into the mic. Okay, okay, then maybe that's what it is.
I mean, hello. Yeah.
I think that's probably what. My bad, y'all. My bad.
And just for that, I'm gonna keep it in my hand because I need to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. Like I said, thank y'all for joining Mama Need Life 2, episode 30, y'all. This is episode 30. I'm so excited. I didn't think I could make it this far. I'm just saying. But I did. Okay. And it's with y'all help because it's guests like you that come on here and make it so special. So thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm going to turn this light on a little lighter, or darker, I should say, because I need to be able to see my cards. And I'm blind, and I wrote in pink. Bad for business.
That is bad for business.
I won't do that no more. Pink is bad with pink cards. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, well, I do have Miss Adria.
You want to say my name, Adria, so bad.
Okay, so let me correct that. We have Miss Adria. What I do want to say, AKA Miss Black Richmond Heights, and that's what I'm going to call you moving forward, so I won't mess it up no more, I promise, okay? Like I said, she is very multi-talented. She's a model, a business owner, a photographer, a technologist, and you're also part of a huge media company, and now you're a pageant contestant.
Yes.
Girl, you got it going on.
I'm trying.
I love that for you. Like I said, y'all go ahead and share the live because you never know who's gonna see this. She's definitely doing a great thing for the Black women in the community. She has a lot of great things going for herself, and we want to support each other, right? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into. I just want to do a warm up before we get into it. Okay. So, what is your favorite item, like a must-have food item for Thanksgiving? And y'all go ahead and write in the comments too. What is a must-have food item for Thanksgiving? Like it got to be there.
So, my mom probably will laugh at this if she watches. But it's my mom's sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
I have to have it. Like, that is it's a must have. Like, can I tell you a funny story about that?
Shoot, tell me.
So, when I was a kid, my mom used to bake like sweet potato pies, and the aroma and the scent would just fill out the whole house. So, as a kid, she had lined them up on the high top counter in the kitchen.
Oh my God! Don't tell me you touched. Go ahead, tell your story. Tell your story.
So she went away, and I think I had to be like 7 or 8 years old, and then so I went down into the pie.
Oh my God! And I know it was hot.
It was nice and warm.
Oh my God! You know what that remind me of? That movie from Life. It was Life, wasn't it? Life, where he jumped, like escaped from the prison ground and went to the people's house that was living on and put his hand in the fire. So what did your mom do?
She came home. She was just like, "Who did this? Me at being that age, not me."
Not me.
And then it wasn't until I got a full-on adult that she repeated the story, because I had never gotten to beaten or anything for it.
Oh my God!
And I was just like, "Oh shoot, I didn't get away with it."
So she knew it was you, but she said, "Okay, you suffered already by putting that finger in it." So that was the punishment.
I don't know. It was like she felt like that was probably the cutest thing I had ever done, like mischievous, that she just couldn't.
Right. No, that's cute. Oh my gosh, I just feel pain for your fingers. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Well, you know what? I'm a girl that loves collard greens. I have to have collard greens. Like that's a must-have. You don't got collard greens, I don't want it. Like you can take everything else, but you got to have the collard greens. Okay. I want to know y'all's. What is a must-have food that you must have for Thanksgiving? Okay. And let me get into the comments. I do got some people saying, "Hey, so Bree, hey, bae, hey, Bree, how are you?" I'm sorry, Miss Roxy. Hey, Roxy, how are you? Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Now, I just want to make sure, because you say y'all can't hear us. Y'all can, you say you can't hear us. Okay, don't scare me like that, because y'all, the other one was playing games, baby. He had me scared.
No, I think it was just me. My voice was I'm a little soft-spoken sometimes,
okay,
y'all. I'm sorry.
We got to speak up. Okay.
I be trying.
Well, Miss Queenie Lewis, thank you so much. I always want to thank you for always sharing the lives for me, and thank you for actually tuning in today. That's amazing. Thank you for watching. And Monique Mobley, hey, boo, thank you for watching. And Kanisha Douglas, hey, love. Okay, hey. All right, y'all. So, moving on. What is your zodiac sign?
I am a Scorpio.
Let me find out. Yes. I love that for us.
Yes. Okay, now, but which one are you? October or November?
November.
Okay.
Yes. So, when's your birthday?
November 14th.
November 15th.
Oh, It was meant. It was meant.
It definitely was,
It was meant.
You know what? I feel like Scorpios are definitely always misunderstood.
We are.
Okay.
We are. We love hard.
We love very hard.
And
we feel try real quick.
Yes. So you better come correct.
You better.
The first time around. Because once we...
Hello, dismissal. I feel like we do that to protect our peace.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because we don't want to be hurt and let down or disappointed. Because I feel like we do try to go above and beyond for others. You know?
Yes, that is very true.
Dang, so we the same sign. So I don't even gotta read your sign.
No.
Dang, amazing.
Well,
I mean, I definitely
What have
should.
you been?
What have you been? Now I do want to get into AI. I feel like the evolution of AI it's like the things that we're watching in movies is gonna literally be in front of us, front row seats, like happening like tomorrow. And I'm saying that because it was a man who used ChatGPT that everybody's using. Okay, like, are you using it first of all?
You know, sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes don't be telling my secrets.
Oh my gosh! So no, a friend was like, "Are you should use it?" And I was just like, I didn't even know that even exists. But anywho, he used ChatGPT to write a breakup letter to his girlfriend.
Oh my goodness.
Like, how do you feel about the evolution of AI? Like,
it has its pros and cons. I would say, like, if you're definitely a person that needs to, like, speed up the process.
Right.
If you're like so on the go, it works for whatever your needs are.
Right.
Me as a social media content creator, sometimes like I cannot think of the perfect captions. So I use to generate captions. Like, so I'll be like,
you use Chat GPT. I need to use that.
Yep. So I'll tell it to, I'll give it a tone that I'm trying to persuade to my audience, and then I'll tell it to generate at least 10 or 6 captions, depending on, how many posts that I'm looking for.
Oh.
And then I'll just take that and fill in bits and pieces to make it more personable to relate it to what I'm actually trying to post.
So I'm not using it right. I don't know how to use it.
You got to use it to what your needs are.
Okay. So I got to tell them what like my picture entails of, and then tell the AI to give me 10 captions or more. Okay. Now when y'all see when I'm coming with the right captions, don't get mad. Okay. Do not get mad.
But make sure you switch it, like enter in a couple of some words that you'll say and whatnot, so that way it don't look like it's like computer generated or whatnot. You know,
thank you.
You gotta make it. You can't just copy and paste now. Like,
okay, it would have been bad for business.
Make it a little bit more relatable to what your audience is.
Okay,
but it helps when you're like stuck and like you're just like, oh my goodness, I need something. I need something to say. I don't know what to say in my caption.
Right, because I would have messed it up. But yes, I do be lost sometimes. I do. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to get it together. Well, let's get into it. I mean, you are a model, a business owner. You own a company called A&B Production. You're a photographer. You're a technologist and part of a huge media company. Like, how do you balance it all in one day? And how does that look? I'm sorry.
I say God.
Hello.
Because I could go from working my day job, which is in the tech field, and talking to customers all day,
right,
and then go directly from that, and then have to pack up my camera bag of equipment to go directly to an event that I might get invited out to.
Oh my God!
So sometimes, like from 5:30 to I'll be on my way out the door by like 7 o'clock. Onto the next event. Sometimes I may not get home till about 10, 11 o'clock at night. But for me, it's part of the hustle. When you understand you're on a mission and a drive, you have somewhere to go. When you want some things to get done.
Hello.
It's nothing that won't stop. Like gotta give you the energy.
Yes. I'm about to say, how do you get there? You tired.
Sometimes I be tired too now, and that's where rest days on the weekends come to play. Like as soon as I get home from church after I done ate that church food, I've been
Listen, that's amazing. No, that's amazing. You do have to keep your faith in God. I've definitely learned that He will keep you going. Okay. Well, what made you get into doing tech?
I would say in college, I was bouncing around from communications major to like fashion merchandising, and then my mom was just like, "Okay, you're a little bit all over the place." Oh, so like, pick some like. What is the most thing like you're used to doing all the time? And that was me being on computers. And I had never thought about getting into the tech industry. From that, I think it was more so that I needed an easy pickups job at that time. I was just like, I need something to sustain me, to get me an apartment, get me furniture and all of this stuff. And lo and behold, I went through a program that ended up getting me internships directly in the tech field. Oh, that's nice. And so because of that, I ended up applying for a nonprofit position where I got to manage like 3 floors of IT for the actual entire company. Dang. So dealing with the servers, dealing with ordering employees, new equipment, all that stuff. And then was doing a thing. They needed you. So now I'm actually in more of the CAD field, which is where people design houses, homes, landscapes. Yep. Even in the entertainment industry, your favorite festivals, concerts, and stuff, those were likely like the lighting shows were likely designed in the software that I work for. Girl, what? So sometimes those people get stuck in the call, and now I've been answer the phone. Like I've dealt with, Super Bowl 2020. Girl, what? Doja Cat. You better. Some of the most infamous like TV stations and stuff like that too as well. Even your favorite movies you've likely saw in the movie theater, some of the scenes have been designed in our actual software. Okay, can you give me an example of one movie? Sure, Wakanda. Say it again. Wakanda. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, Black Panther, Wakanda. So you guys are like designing
What in Wakanda?
So there was actually like certain scenes of that movie. They'll design it in the software first to give it that 3D look, and so they'll take that replica and would like show like a 3D model of it to the people that they wanted to actually build it out in real life.
Oh my god!
So that way, once the actor like. The actress is going on set is like the very last day. Like, so it takes so much more planning and designing way before it even gets to see. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know about of course, oh my gosh. I don't know what to say because it's like, oh my gosh, we need you. Well, how long have you been doing it?
So I've been working at my company for about 5 years now.
Okay.
So I do enjoy it. Of course, dealing with customers on the front level sometimes can be difficult.
Right.
But the pay is well for one.
I can imagine. Hello.
And then,
Wakanda forever.
I would say like it's worthwhile once you get to see the things that people are actually designing in the software, and like once you get a call, you're like, oh, you're from where? Oh, okay, wait a minute, I got to be on my P's and Q's.
No, for real, this is who you are. Like I know you.
I can't just play with you.
That is really, really good. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And I'm just curious, like, what would you tell other Black women inspiring to be in the tech world?
I would say, go for it. I think for me, because I am the only Black woman on my team, but also the only Black person on my team, I kind of stand for a representation. Like, so representation does matter. So seeing me in that field is like saying, you can go out and go get it too. You can definitely do it too. It's impossible. You know, I'm someone who doesn't have a degree yet. I'm someone who has gone through so many different elements through school and stuff like that, trying to figure out what it was that I want out of it. Right. But it's not impossible. So it doesn't matter how many, like which way you're going, as long as you start and get into it somehow. You'll just take off from there.
So put your mind into it, okay? Mm-hmm. Only we are a cripple, y'all. We can literally do anything that let me be quiet because I don't know that. Because you talk about 3D and all this.
Listen, I never got into like the 3D world until I actually did that job. So
really,
that's what I'm saying. Like if you not taking advantage, like you have to. Like, how can I put this? You have to just put your best foot forward and just go for it. Because when I tell you, when something is for you,
it is for you.
God will put you on the other side of the doors already.
I feel like that's that Scorpio energy, like baby. Because it's like when we get on something, we just attack and we sit on it, and it's like, baby, you're mine. Like, tomorrow.
Yep.
And you perfect it. You become a perfectionist. And then one thing about it is though. I don't know about you, but I like if I get something and I do it, I accomplish it, and it's like I get bored with it.
I have my days. I have my days with that too. Like so, sometimes it's like even with me and photography, I'm like, okay, I don't did stuff with different celebs and stuff. But what's next? Like
what is next?
I'm trying to go to the next level. I'm trying to go to where am I actually gonna get the big bags from? Like who's ready to pay me? I'm ready to see more, but I still appreciate all the rooms and doors that have been open for me, and I'm always going to seize the opportunity and take advantage of it because that's just me. I'm a go-getter, like I'm a hustler by any means. Like I can't sit still. If I sit still, I'm gonna like crash out.
I know the feeling. And I heard you mention that you work with a lot of different celebrities. So with photography, what are some of the names that you have worked with?
So I've been able to cover different festivals for sure. I've seen like Juvenile, Jeezy, Fantasia. Like one of my favorite pictures is of Fantasia that I've taken, and that was like when I first got started. When the first 7 months of me doing photography, and then that picture just is so gorgeous to me.
Oh my gosh, you got to show me. I love Fantasia. Now she can sing about her. Well, what got you into doing photography?
My mom, when I moved down here, I was actually living up in the DMV area for about almost 10 years or so, and then I had moved back home. I was just like, all right, I'm ready to finally come back home, but along the way, my mom had a medical emergency, and while we had stopped in Atlanta, and I almost thought I was going to lose my mom.
Oh no! I'm
So
sorry.
it's fine. She's better. She's back on her feet, back at work. So it's as if nothing ever happened to her.
Thank God.
Hello, when you do it. But I needed after that because it was like I was the person that was right alongside her throughout that entire time.
Right.
I needed an outlet. I needed something that was going to take my mind off of not just my job, not just that, but I needed a creative outlet. And so I ended up using my whole bonus that I got at the top of the year. My mom's like, "Why'd you spend your money on a camera? Like you didn't, And I was just like, just
leave me alone. Let me do what I do.
I need something. I need something, right?
Right.
And then after like 3 months of me doing it, I was just like, one day I had posted on my social media. I was just like, in a year I'm going to be taking pictures of celebrities.
Hello.
Within 6 months it happened.
Oh, manifestation.
6 months I was in festivals. By the end of that year, the same year that I said that, I did 2 festivals.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So you invested in yourself, got you that camera, did what you said you was gonna do. Yes, I love that for you.
Yes.
You showing out real bad. Well, what does AMB production like? What does that stand for?
It's my initials.
Okay.
For my name.
That I can never get right. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
So I don't even want to tell my middle name, but yeah.
Okay.
It's my initials.
Okay, we get it. No, that's cute. Okay, so how has your experience been as a photographer and working with different people?
It has its ups and downs. I'm going to say, like, you definitely have people who may try to take advantage of you being new on the scene. There's going to be a lot of times people try to downplay your worth and what you feel like you should be paid. As well as me being a woman photographer, a lot of times people will try to use that to their advantage to make it seem like, oh, I could just get her to do stuff for me, like,
oh no ma'am,
or will try to flirt with me in a way,
oh
and
my
I just
gosh.
be like,
just trying you, like, no, treat
okay,
me as, like you would treat that man. Hello.
And so also too, like the pros is that again I've been able to be in so many different doors that, like,
right.
There was one time I was in the bar and I heard Flo Rida's song come on the actual bar itself, and I almost cried because it was just like, like I really worked with like his team and his artists and everything like that. I've done Oya Baby's video shoot for Sugar Daddy. Girl, and make sure y'all go watch that video, guys.
Girl, you showing out, girl.
The BTS
and you just
of that.
So humble. I love that. Like,
listen, I have to be, because that's how God continues to bless me in the midst of it. I don't like to toot my own horn, in a sense, like how a lot of people say. Like when something's for me, I just try to stay focused, because I know at the end of the day that God has so much bigger plans for me. Other than what I'm currently doing now. This is just literally just the surface of where God is going to take me. And granted, I'm 30 years old, but for me, it's like the way God redeems time for you. It can come at any age.
Hello.
And it can come soon, and it can come just like that.
Hello. Right. And you just got to keep on going. Got to keep on going. Just like Side-Eye said, never sit still. Keep moving.
Yes.
Keep idea fresh and creative.
Yes.
Definitely got to keep moving. And I want to say never give up.
Yes.
There's times that I know I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. I done did. Like, I get tired. You know what I mean?
You got to keep pushing.
Hello. And I also got to tell myself to take a break, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, the one good thing about having your own thing, like, you can take your time and take that break that you need, and not, force yourself to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing, so that's the flexibility of having your own thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello. Now you're also, like I said, you're doing a lot of stuff, girl. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there we go. Okay, so you're a part of a huge media company called Pretty Hustlers. Could you tell me more about it and what your role is with Pretty Hustlers?
Sure. So Pretty Hustlers is we're like an all-woman media agency company and whatnot. So we just really focus on women's empowerment and pushing out women, and who make their dreams become a reality. So my mentor, shout out to Rockstar Diva. That is my girl.
Hey, Rockstar Diva. Hello.
So she remember how I just said not too long ago I did 2 festivals by the end of the year.
Yes.
That second festival, I actually bumped into her at in the media pit, and I was just like, who's this little, short lady, standing? I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. She's like, girl, no, you fine. Like, continue to do you. Yes, girl, keep doing. I just love that you're a woman photographer. Like, yes. I was like, okay.
So it's really little women photographers, I'm assuming. Is it really little women photography, like photographers? I'm sorry.
It's scarce.
Okay.
Like, every photographer has their own niche. Right. But when you're in different festivals and stuff like that, it's probably like the same 3 girls, like myself and like maybe two other girls that you'll see. But most of the men, it's men in that media pit, and like, so I'm literally standing over the men, like, hello, I need to get this shot.
I'm coming through. Okay, get back. Well, that's amazing. That's good to hear. Well, let's get into Miss Black Richmond Heights. Y'all see it. Y'all see the Black Queen. Okay, I'm just so curious to know more about this pageant. Like, what does it stand for? And what interests you in wanting to be a part of it?
So it stands for, it's called the Miss Black Florida USA Scholarship Pageant. So it is a scholarship pageant, and there is a national level to it as well. So depending on who actually wins the state title, they'll actually end up going to nationals to compete on a national level to win Miss Black USA.
Hello.
And so that is the goal, is to go ahead and conquer state in the Florida, and then go to the national level. And you just never know what God will have me do after that.
I mean, I'm just saying, you doing one, like I said, it's gonna happen.
Listen, go ahead and claim it, girl. Claim it for me.
Hello, you got it, okay? You got it. No, that is really amazing that you're, stepping up to do that. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like you're perfect to do it.
Oh, thank you.
Especially with everything, you put your mind into it and you just attack it. Like that bulldog that we is. Well, what can we expect to see from you during this pageant, and how can we watch you along your journey?
Sure. So, what can you expect? You can expect me just stepping outside of my comfort zone with it, and showcasing some hidden talents that I've never thought that I really wanted to show people. So one of my talents is I do know how to sing. So I'm so used to singing in the choir and in the chorus. Shout out to Side-Eye. Me and her actually went to high school together. We were in the same women's chorus in high school together.
Oh, Miss Side-Eye, you didn't tell me that, ma'am. Hello.
I ain't mean to put your business out there like that, but
she didn't tell me that. I'm just saying. Okay.
But that's how I met her, and even then, she was such a girl's girl to me, and that
amazing. She's amazing.
Yes, it became a full circle moment once we reconnected. Once I moved back home, and now she's doing media too. So
hello.
It's a good way for us to reconnect and continue to support each other as sisters in a way. And so I think too, for me, what else with the pageant would be I think it's a redemption season for me. Going through so much trauma in life that I needed a win for myself.
Yeah.
I needed to feel granted you would be like, okay, well, aren't you doing photography? You've been so many places, you don't feel like that's a win,
right?
And for me, it's no, that, I've done it, and I've done it for other people and stuff. I love doing it. Don't get me wrong, but I just needed something that was more personable for me.
You.
That I needed to work hard for it and to get to. Right. And so I think that this is just me conquering my own fears, my own self-confidence, and just owning it, all the rest of my talents that I have just been keeping so deep down inside. I'm so multi-talented that you probably consider me one of the gifted people that
Definitely. And I hate to ask this, but you said it, so I gotta ask you. Can you sing for us one time? I mean, you gotta do it on stage. Why not open up here? God damn.
You put me on the spot.
No, you don't want to do it. I mean, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I'm just saying.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control.
Oh my God! Wait! I don't know why I feel like crying.
Don't do that.
No, it just came over me for real.
Don't do that.
That's crazy. No. No, oh my God, that's my favorite song.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Aww.
You want to sing it together?
Come on.
Okay, wait, let's start it off and I'm going to join in, I promise.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In the days your love so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride.
Hey! That's my song, yes, girl. You better.
Yes.
No, that's amazing, girl. You better sing it, okay?
I'm trying. You see, you just got me a little bit out of my shell.
Yeah, I tried.
I appreciate you.
Listen, I commend you if you can get up there and do that, because always when I was growing up, I wanted to sing. Okay, I wanted to sing. I went to talent shows, and my biggest fear was getting on there. And I knew I wanted to do it, but every time I got on that stage, I would cry. I would cry like every time. I'm like, why do you do this to yourself, Misha? Like, you know you can do it. You want to do it. Why do you get up here and play with these people and cry?
That'd be anxiety, and that'd be the
real bad.
The fear. Like sometimes it just be nothing but the enemy.
Oh my gosh, he was getting control of me. But I did eventually end up singing. You know what I mean? It just took me that moment to cry, and then. You know, and it's crazy because, hey, Mom, Serena PM, go ahead and let them know how you took me to these not pageants, but these singing competitions. And I would literally cry every time before I even sang. And she was like, Misha, stop crying. Like, but I would cry. But I love to be in front of people. I love to perform. It's just that stage fright. So I commend you when you go up there and you do it. And how can we watch you along your journey again, Miss Mim?
So I have to double check to make sure they are considering about doing a live showing of it.
Okay.
But if not, then y'all gonna have to get a van or something and get in the van together
a group
take
road
that trip up to Tampa.
Okay, is it Tampa?
Get them tickets November 9th and 10th for the weekend. Just go ahead and and it's right on the cusp of my birthday.
Right, November, 9th and 10th, because we the 14th and 15th. I'm just trying to say.
That would be the perfect birthday gift to me.
Hello, it would, right?
Yes.
So I'm just wondering, how do you become a part of this pageant?
So there is a deadline by October 1st. So if you are considering it, there are 3 different categories. There's Miss Talented Teen, there's also the MISS division, and then there's the MS division. So if you're 30 and over, you'll be considered into the MS division. And then so if you're, I believe it's about 19 to 29, then you'll be considered in the MISS division. Okay. And then anything under that would be the Talented Teen. So if you do have any young girls that are interested in doing it, there is still time. October 1st is the deadline, so you can definitely get your fees in, get that, and that will square you as way as becoming a contestant. So if you are if you're in my category, you might just have to see me on
Hello. And how because I know we can support you along your journey. So, and I hate and I do apologize. That's that schedule, that mom schedule of football, cheerleading, and birthdays this weekend. So forgive me. I did not include the link. How can they, send sponsors or, help out with your journey?
So if you, I don't know if my Facebook, there we go. Yep.
Oh, look, scan me.
Yes. So if you have your phone right now, go ahead
and
I'll
thing.
Put that camera right there.
Scan that thing right now.
And then that'll take you to my GoFundMe link. So even if you just went to GoFundMe on the website itself and then put in my name, typed in my name, Adria Bolton, you'll be able to find my GoFundMe link, and it does include all of my initiatives. So that way you'll be able to know what it is that I'm trying to bring out into the community. Once I do, go ahead and get to that level.
Hello.
And then so pageant fees are, one thing, but then there's also the cost of needing like the makeup artist, needing hair, also needing to secure the vehicle to get up to there, so that way to transportation, as well as just coaching, paying for the coachings. So shout out to my new pageant coach, Miss Delpha. So I'm ready for that experience to go ahead and get ready to prepare myself for this pageant itself. And I'm just super excited for it.
Right, I know you are. And I do have a question from T. She said, ever thought about modeling?
Been there, girl.
Hello, since 14, right? Since
Yes,
14.
ma'am.
So that's
Yes,
going to be
ma'am.
like a no-brainer for you when you walk that stage, right?
Yeah, if you ain't never seen me in heels ripping the runway,
Ooh.
you might be a little bit scared.
Man, you should have had some heels on right now because you would have walked it. We got it. Right up.
You would have heard me coming.
Well, who has been your biggest inspiration along this journey?
My grandma.
Oh, yes.
My grandmother, rest in peace, but she's been deceased since I was in high school, but she has been the one person that's instilled to me like a mindset of goals and what that I should be doing and how I should do it. She told me go to school, graduate high school, go to college, then find a husband or whatever. Then but it's just that level of order that she instilled in me that I just, for now, it's just like I'm so focused on becoming the woman that God called me to be,
right,
that I'm not even worried about. I think everything else will fall into place once He's ready for me to have it.
Yes. And I mean, I just have to ask, do you in the future hope to have children? Or
Yes.
I mean, you said your grandmother did want you to get married. So what is their future looking like for that?
So I do want 2 kids, just like my mom, but I don't know if I could do 3.
I got 3. It's pretty,
I'm such a quiet and reserved girl. I don't know if I could deal with more than 2. Like, I'll be okay with 2. I do want a husband, but I don't want to rush children before marriage. Mm-hmm. I think that's important to me. Mm-hmm. Even if I do leave this earth without any, I feel like my kids would be the things that God has allowed me to do on earth that we become like babies to be, in a sense.
Right.
And so I would be okay with either or, but I do believe that he won't let me leave this earth without becoming an earthly mom.
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And when you get into it, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be the ups and the downs. You hear me? But you just take all that together.
Yep.
You take all of it together. Tell us about your event that you have coming up.
Yeah, so September 14th, I am having a For the People exhibit.
Yes.
It is going to be an art showcase for myself and my photography, and then which would allow people to actually purchase them, our canvas sizes, and if you want a bigger size, that would be on a to order basis, so that way you can have it blown up and have my artwork hanging up in your house or whatnot. That would be in support of me and my photography journey, as well as the pageant journey as well. And then I'm also going to be doing because it's a For the People event, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't add in some community initiatives within it. So there's going to be some voter registration, because that would be a last minute opportunity for people to get registered to vote, because now's the time where we're gearing out to have the next woman president. So that is something that's big.
First Black woman president.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is something big, and I don't too much like to get into politics around other people, but I do think that we as America are in jeopardy of something like very, very detrimental if we don't vote. Yes. So it's almost kind of the thing of like, what's the worst case scenario of that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we don't want to be on the opposite end and receiving of that, and then everything goes bad, and we're just like, oh crap, like shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That made me think of, I don't know if you listened to 103.5 The Beat. Plies, they played audio from Plies, and he was basically saying that our community, like our Black people, we're quick to say about Kamala Harris, and forgive me, I said her name wrong. I just be messing up everybody's name, y'all. Dang. But yes, she basically said that we are quick to basically tell her to prove herself to us, and we don't ask for the other, the white people to prove themselves to us. So why are we harder on our Black people than on the white people?
I think because it's a systematic thing. Mm-hmm. It's a systematic mindset that we're all like. They were judging Obama when he was in office. Mm-hmm. They were criticizing him when he was in office. But
I think Obama did a
phenomenal job.
Yes.
And that's what a lot of people don't fail to realize is that sometimes the president has to undo within the first 4 years what the previous president has done before them. So sometimes that could be so if people don't understand the laws that were already implemented, and if they don't have the actual right people in Congress, then that could really make or break what the president is allowed to push through and get through and accomplish, because you have the Senate and the House of Representatives. So if you have a Democratic president and then a full House of Republicans, Congress, it's going to be very hard for a president to actually get through anything out of that situation.
Because they're already against
everything that they're yep. So it is important to make sure you vote in the primaries too as well. That does dictate a lot of those that Senate and delegates in your local cities as well too. So like those are very, very important, because those are people who kind of drive those local initiatives that you're looking for versus the president. So a lot of times people are looking at our local level and saying, well, the president ain't doing nothing for us because we ain't seeing nothing here.
But
well,
it's the locals.
It's the locals that is actually causing the you to not actually get the needs that you're needing for.
Exactly. Like them extra food stamps for the kids. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know, that's local, okay? So TWT said, how do we get our people to take it seriously?
So I think that's a tricky.
Maybe educating them.
We definitely have to get out and educate.
Let them know the importance.
Yes, you tell your cousin, your uncle, your sister, everybody that it's time to get out and go vote. Like this is a very, very important election.
Very.
Just as much as it was back in 2008 when we all had to get up to get Obama into office.
Right.
It is very, very important. I remember on the college level, I was at Morgan State, and they literally had voting sessions inside of on campus to get all of the students to get out and go vote that year.
Right, yeah.
And they even had shuttle buses to get
get you there.
Yes.
If you got to get there.
It is very important. You need to tell your cousin, your neighbor, like everybody to make sure, like, the person in the grocery store, you voting this year? You registered to vote?
Get done. Do you need a ride?
You need a ride?
And
I'll take you.
Don't Uber and like Lyft, if I'm not mistaken, don't they provide free rides to
I
be able
believe
to get to the polling stations?
I believe so.
And then like you can request mail ballots.
Yes.
So you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home.
But that is difficult for people of the homeless level. So like even those are still people. Those are still humans at the end of the day. So if you still have a population, a community that don't have the resources you need to get out and actually go vote, what can we do as a community to get those people up to go and actually vote that are living in shelters and things like that? So it's like, what can we do? Can a program actually provide a shuttle bus to rally up that whole entire facility to go and vote or whatnot? Because that is still an immense amount of population that is missing and may not even vote just because they don't have the resources to get there.
Right. I totally agree with that. That's so crazy. Well, how can we where will your event be located?
So it is being sponsored by the Hilton Garden Inn at
being
Brickell.
Sponsored. Y'all hear that? Let's get into it. Let's get into it, okay?
So it's being sponsored by the Hilton Garden Inn at Brickell, Miami South location. So that's in the Brickell area, but it is going to be like in the poolside vibes.
That's so nice. What'll be food? I'm hungry. I'll be hungry. I'll be ready to eat.
Listen, there's going to be kitchen. The kitchen is going to be open as well as the bar, full service bar. So you'll be able to get food and drinks there through the hotel. And then there's going to be a nice Q&A session too. And then I'm going to be having a clothing and food drive too as well. So if you do have clothes or that you're like worn out or, you know, are pretty old, you want to go ahead and just fall clean out that closet and get rid of some of that stuff. Definitely bring it to the event because, you know, winter is about to come and happen. So some people are definitely going to be in need for like winter coats, clothes in general, shoes. So if you have some of those old stuff, you know, if you got some sneakers, just go ahead and give it a 1-2 clean a little bit and then bring them out.
A 1-2 clean.
But try to steer away from, you know, anything like that's broken. Like if the zipper is broken, you know, a person in the homeless shelter is not going to be able to wear that or get it fit.
And if you know you don't want to wear it, why give it to them then?
Thank you. As well as food. So food drive. So if canned goods, as well as non-perishable items too, as well. So that way, if there is like, I'm looking to give that to like a single mom
Right.
who may be in need of some extra food for it, because the school's just starting up. So you
Right.
never know what a family might be in
Oh
need.
Lord, and the way times is right now, baby, I know it. I know it.
Yep.
Anything can help.
Mhm.
Anything can help.
Yep.
Okay. When you say 2 kids, when you get them 2 kids, baby, you gonna see. Okay. Back to school, baby, it's like OMG, pulling nails and
Look.
and teeth and everything else. Oh my gosh.
Even uniforms. If you want to go and buy out some
yes.
extra uniforms, if you got a little extra coin to you, get some uniforms, bring those too. So that way, because there might be some kids that might need it.
Right, right. Well, when exactly are you set to go for the pageant? I know you said November 9th or 10th. That's when it starts.
That's the pageant dates, but I will
Okay.
be leaving on most likely the November 6th that evening.
Okay.
To make that drive up, because November 7th November 8th, sorry, we get really on the floors, getting to practice, personal interviews and things like that. So I'll be in motion that Friday.
Yes.
So I don't want to just drive up overnight and then have to go right into
Right,
it
we
first
need
thing
you
in the
right.
morning.
We need you
I
good
need
to
be,
go.
yes, rested. So that is why donating to my cause is actually going to be very imperative, because I'm going to need that extra night stay at the hotel, so that Thursday night, so that way I can be well rested and prepared and ready to go ahead and conquer this thing and bring it back home for us.
Well, if you want, I know if it's not too much to ask, do you want to, do you have the picture on your phone? So that way maybe we can add it into the live that we're on right now that I tagged you on. So people can, if they want to support or donate to your cause right now for her pageant, you can. Because I would say I would do it, and it's like, I be forgetting. And I've noticed I've done that a lot, and I don't want people to miss this opportunity to donate if you can. And we do have TWT giving different type of things that you can donate for the cause, like socks, pads, feminine care products, deodorant, think about things that you may need on a day-to-day basis that is a must, like soap, so things like that. Oh, it airdropped. Oh, okay.
Told you I'm a little techie.
I see, bro. Now it's about getting it in here. Okay, so
yeah.
Should I save it here?
Yeah, save it to your downloads, and then you can go ahead and add it.
Okay.
Once you get it.
Okay, okay. Ooh. Should I do it like that? Is it gonna let me do it like that?
Sure.
I need to actually play with this. Let me see if I can drop it in here, y'all. No, I should save it and then drop. You know what? It's on my phone. Oh, I can't use my phone because it's the microphone. I'm just, dang. Hold on. Okay, so, I suck at this real bad. Okay, downloads. Oh, Lord, no.
No, you're in your photos.
Right, hold on. You just airdropped it to me.
Yep, go to your file explorer.
Oh, Lord.
Your Finder window. Open up Finder.
Okay.
And then there you go, your downloads.
Okay, so I need to save it then.
It's already saved to your downloads.
Okay, so how can I get it in the messages?
Go back to the actual, your platform that you're using.
Okay.
You might have to actually, I don't know if you can do it.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have did it on my phone. Okay. Video file.
Yeah, because it's not a video file. It's not going to bring it back up. Bring it up.
Okay, so I'm just going to have to drop it in the comments. Okay, I promise. Soon as I get off, I would definitely do it. Okay, guys. Or if you could have dropped it, can you go to Facebook and drop it in the thing?
Yes. Let me see.
Let's do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. And I'm still mad because you guys did not tell me that must-have Thanksgiving item. Like, I want to know. I'm still curious. I said collard greens. She said her pie.
And sweet potato.
And I don't even really eat sweet potato pie.
Ooh, you ain't have sweet potato pie till you had my mama pie.
Oh, I need to eat your mama pie.
Yes, girl.
Yeah. So, just I get a slice up north. Your mama up north too?
No, my mama down south. She in the Heights.
Oh, even better, baby. Okay, you just give me that call. Give me that call. So I got yams. Okay, yams. Collard greens for me. Yeah, no. And Big Will, I see you watching. What you must have at Thanksgiving. Now, I know you like, you know what you want, baby. Let me know what you must have, okay? I got the turkey legs, mac and cheese. I'm just curious, Bobby. Will said, "Oh, so y'all making pies?" No, her mother is making pies. We're talking about what is a must-have food item while Miss Black Richmond Heights, okay, drops her sponsor scan in the comments. Okay. And y'all make sure y'all tune in September 14th. Okay, if y'all want to be able to support her in live action. At her event in Brookville, you can do that, and it's gonna be on that. Is it on that picture as well? I'm hoping.
No, so that's a separate flyer.
That's a separate. Okay, no problem. And that one, I do have that posted on my page now. Okay, so I got ham, turkey, and dressing. Now I said one item, one item, but I got you. I got you. Oh my gosh. No, I definitely do not like sugar in my collard greens. Never ate no sugar in my collard greens.
Sugar in collard greens?
Never. No, they said collard greens my favorite side dish. No sugar. I don't know whoever added sugar. I like it without sugar as well with some hot sauce. So definitely dressing. I never was a stickler for dressing, but I guess I'll eat that. I got into it as I got older. Will said, "Look, I'll help cooking. I can cook." Shout out to the men that know how to cook. Shout out to the men who know how to cook, okay? Y'all are definitely important, okay? Definitely. Yeah, you were able to drop it, my love?
No, it's not letting me.
Okay, so I would drop it in there later, guys. I definitely would do that. So is there anything else you wanted to get out about your event? I want to make sure that you touch all the points. You did say that they are going to, and I know they're able to purchase something to be able to take a picture, correct?
Yes, so the VIP package.
Yes, tell us about the VIP.
Is $25.
Hello.
That is going to allow you to get a free headshot, a complimentary headshot alongside with that. Taken by myself, so that way you can kind of get a little taste of what my photography is like in real life, in real person. And then it'll be delivered to you either before the end of the event or very much next day. So I'll be able to provide me with your email address or whatnot, or phone number, so that way I can get that sent back over to you. But I'm super excited. It's going to be a Q&A session with it. Hopefully that my good friend Zah is going to be able to continue to do the interview with me for that. And then I'm hoping to get some good people in the room, some politicians and whatnot, as well as even my good sister queens who's going to actually be there in support. Hello. So you may even get to meet some of the other pageant queens that are in other city locations.
That would be really good.
So that way you guys can kind of get a feel for what this Black Mandolin is going to be all about. We're just a very good bunch together.
Right.
I just love this group of girls.
That's good.
There is definitely going to be some misses there. I'm hopefully some of my the people that are going to be in the same category will be there too as well. But it's going to be a good event, like a good community event, a good vibe. Again, it's going to be at the poolside, so that way you'll have that nice like sundown vibe to it.
At the poolside.
Yes. Yes.
At the poolside, okay.
We got to do a little big one.
No, I love that. I really do love that. So if y'all can go out there and support on September 14th, do that. I'm going to post the flyer, and I'm also going to post the scan, so that way you can scan if you want to donate. If you can't make it to her event, to support in that way. And don't forget, you can bring items. If you want to donate items, you can bring it to her event as well, okay? So out of everything that you do, what is by far your most favorite? Like, you must do it. Out of all the things, out of modeling, photography, technology, what is the must do? Like, you can't go without it.
I can't go without my computer.
Okay, so technology.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like that's my bread and butter. Mm-hmm. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis. But even going further past that, and just not in a more so of a tech world, like I'm just a tech girl in general. Like,
right.
So I may be glued to my phone, my laptop. all my devices that
Right, all of us, Lord. Jesus,
you may
bad.
find me on a beanbag in a corner somewhere just going like this. You know, that's me.
Right. So technology, we can't take that away. Technology is
No.
okay. Yes, ma'am. Well, I do want to give some motivation to everyone, and I'm starting to get into it where I like try to uplift people because I feel like we need that nowadays. The world is so cruel sometimes, right? So I just want to say to everyone, don't give up. Even when it may feel impossible, have faith that he will see you through, okay? Don't let go and let him handle.
Yes.
Okay, let him lead the way. I'm learning to do that, girl. It took me some time now, and I'm there. You know, I'm letting him lead the way. Like, you know, so that's what I want to tell you guys. Did you want to give any messages or anything before we go?
I would say to add to that, part of my platform is Black Girls Who Win.
Ooh.
And so it is just to remind women that it doesn't matter how many times you may fall. If you need that 5th, 6th, 7th chance at life, that you can have it. And it is obtainable. So don't ever give up. Just to keep pushing.
Lord, do not give up.
Yes. So, you know, it's sometimes, trauma will do a number on us and make us feel like we're not capable of having the things that we want or going after the things we want. But sometimes the things we want is what God put in you. So you're not going to get any rest until you actually do it.
Do it.
Yes,
and change your ways. Sometimes you have to change your habits. And like you said, trauma, we stay consumed in that trauma that we don't know. First of all, we don't know that we're still fighting our childhood traumas. You know what I mean? So once you realize what you're fighting and you just face it head on, and sometimes it's not even it's letting it go. You don't have to forget what happened, but you can let it go and try to heal from it, you know, and then you move forward. So I love y'all.
You're speaking some gems right now.
That's you, girl. I'm just saying, I love y'all for real, and I want everybody to do great. I want everybody to be positive, think positive. Like, just know that you can do it. Like, even if you change one small thing today, whatever that might be, just change one small thing. You want to stop drinking, you can't stop drinking, slow down. You know, maybe instead of drinking the whole bottle, drink a cup, you know, and then slowly stop. Or if it's smoking, I'm just saying, like, giving y'all ideas, just, you can do it. Don't think that you
crazy
can't.
You said touching no bases. I actually quit both 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I kind of stopped, like, maybe a week ago.
Listen, but you know, it's sometimes it'll feel hard.
Yeah. But you know, it's not even that it's feeling hard for me. I feel refreshed.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I don't need it. You know what I mean? Because it was points where I felt like, okay, you know,
had to have it. You know,
after this episode, I'm about to go to the third episode. What are you? But it's like, now it's just like, or even the weekends, like, okay, Friday is here, like, it's time to turn up. But now it's just like, okay, my mind is clear. It's not like I love
that for you.
I love that for me too. I do. But it's kind of crazy because I got a podcast, right? And it's like, drink wine. But when you said, okay, I'm not, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do that with you. You feel me? I'm going to do that with you. Now, I can't guarantee every Monday because it's like, but as far as me consuming it, like, just because, or just like the smoking thing, just because, I'm okay with not doing it.
I love it. Yes.
It takes some time.
It's gonna, you know, and sometimes it is gonna feel like, dang, like you may get some urges, because trust me, in my own frustrations, I've gotten urges. But like, as long as you continue to push forward, like we've been talking about, just putting your best foot forward and keep going, God will reward you.
Oh,
like,
yes, and He will work on you. And it's like, girl, it's getting to the point where I'm listening to gospel every day.
I love it.
I listen to gospel every day, and baby, I wasn't listening to gospel like a month ago. I couldn't. Now I'm singing it like,
I love it.
I'm singing it with this, like, I'm learning. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this before we go. What made me just smile so much? A song was playing on Alexa, and my little 2-year-old was singing that song with me.
Oh wow.
My 2-year-old was singing
what
that
they say,
song.
raise them up in the way that they should go.
That just made me feel like, oh my gosh. That's a start. Like, that is a start. At least it's not like twerk this, twerk that. It's the word. And she was singing that song with me.
Oh, I love that for you.
Thank you, baby. Anywho, I love y'all. I love you, mommy. She said, that's awesome, Misha. I love all y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night, y'all. Y'all stay positive, stay good.
Yes.
Everything is going to be okay, okay? With that being said, I am not, oh, I got to say this one more time. I'm sorry, girl. I be having so much talking. My daddy. I know y'all heard me say my daddy needed a kidney, okay? So I'm not going live on Monday. My dad is getting his kidney on Friday. My sister has donated her kidney to my daddy. So if y'all can keep him in y'all prayers, say a prayer for my dad and my sister, because this is a very major surgery, kidney transfer. So y'all do that for my dad, do that for my sister, y'all. We need y'all prayers, and I will see y'all not this Monday, but the Monday after that, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Bye.